Are we going live yet? Are we going live yet? Come on. Yeah, man. You know you want it. Come on. Ah, there we go. Hey, kids. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing? Mate? How you doing? Coffee time indeed. And now, for some reason, excuse me, guys. Sometimes my StreamYard feeds my audio through to my speakers. If I wanted to hear myself, but it's also on a delay. If it was in sync, I would care less about that fact. I digress. And yes, it will be coffee time. Indeed, Andy, you are correct, mundo. Now, today we're having a look at the Arsenal Models Group BF 109A. Now, I've given the kit a wash. I always wash the kits once I get them out of the bag, clean off any factory dust. I don't know if that's even necessary anymore. I dare say it's just a thing I do. It's something you used to need to do in the modern era, perhaps less so. I don't know. But I still do it. And once you've had a good look at it, and I had a quick gander, and I gotta say, I do have the 109B, C, and D in Avis kits, but I had a look and on the AMG website, they do a C, a B, C, and D. Now, the reason I make mention of this fact is because from what I've seen thus far of our 109A, she's dead sexy. Oh, yeah. It's not going to get to my belly, but oh, nice. 109E. 109E is the most, probably the most common. I wanted to see, anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. All you see is me at the moment. You don't want, well, maybe you do want to see me. How you? But that's not actually what my main aim here is. However, as Andy correctly predicted, coffee time. That's the ticket. All righty, let's get this camera around here, shall we, guys? All right, and let's have a look, look. BF 109 is dead sexy, mate. It's my favorite fighter aircraft. I think part of it is, yes, they do look beautiful. The other is, excuse me, excuse me again, is I think early on when I took an interest in modeling, I wanted to do all the top scoring aces, and I very quickly discovered that, and let's not be shy for a pretty poor reason, they are the top, God knows how many, are all German. Let's face it, if you're in the Luftwaffe, unless you were dead, you flew. And unsurprisingly, that those who survived racked up big tallies. All right, now then. Okay. Now let's have a look at the assembly instructions. That's the only thing out of this kit that I'm a little disappointed with, because they're a little rudimentary. Okay, they supplied decals and no detail. That's a bit, well, that's what they're suggesting here. Now, but that's interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm going to have quickly zoom in. I'll zoom in a moment. This is curious, guys. This is something I've not seen Now, here we go. You'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. Now, there's how we get the. I've had a look at. It looks from what I've seen of the dash. I won't be able to paint it. There's nothing to work with at all. So that'll be a non-negotiable. Unfortunately, I don't like using decals. I think it rips me off. Now, there's how. Here's the thing that's interesting. Then we go. Oh, this is photo etch. It goes onto there. They're actually little levers, I would suggest, um, in the cockpit, and that's a bit funky. Now, here's the photo etch seat belts. No surprise there. All very standard. Might zoom out just a little. That's probably better. Now, and ultimately that's and a little bit of photo which goes in on there on either sides too. Then you make your vent, wheel, these. Okay. So there's I know how I've seen all those parts. You've got nice like that. And there's enough detail from what I've seen that we can have a bit of fun with the interior. Now, okay, all pretty standard behavior. This could be fun, and I'll explain why I'm getting a bit chipper about this when we go for a closer examination of our kit. Now, they've got photo here going in on the cockpit interior. Now, I'm not quite sure why they choose to do it. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, see. This part, the part that actually goes on to the joystick, that's funkiness. All right. Just across. Um, so yeah, you got photo bit chip. That's actually the joystick. So yeah, it's pretty small stuff. Um, now, golly dorkly. Yeah, all very standard. Interesting. It looks like they don't actually have, or the 109A didn't. Oh, here we go. Photo etch. Ooh. So they've given us photo etch wheel covers by the looks. Wow. Well, we'll discover all the joys directly. Let's start having a look. Now, while I'm here, I had. Where did I put? Aha. Give me a moment. Reaching. Come here. Gotcha. Oh, hang on. I was trying to get to where has aha. Oh yeah. Wow. Some of the photo which on this is sexy as all hell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll show you in a minute, guys. Canopy. Oh hey Lindsay, how you doing? Up, in we come. Now, I don't know what this thing inside here is. like a bit of loose sprue, but zoom out a bit for a while. Oh, that is, yeah. I'm a wee bit excited now. Yes, I am. Okay, just for starters, that's going to help us. Okay, so we got fully photo etched um, wheel covers, which is, in my eyes, hang on, yeah, pretty damn sexy. We have along the way. Oh, hello. Hello. Um, let's see if we can get the. Give me a moment. Now they've only given us partial fast stickers. I guess you can. I'll have to just join them, which is fine. I guess I understand. I get it. I do. Unless I've been given the. I can hear you. There we go. And in fact, gotcha. Um, what do they? I know that's. Oh, they're very. There's masks. They've done a good job. Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, very tactful with their decal there. You can quite easy. It's not going to be a big trick to get the swastika going. I prefer it that way myself. Uh, Not for a Nazi reason, just for a um, history reason as much as anything else. Anyway, back to having examining our photo etch. Now there seems to be two lots of this. This will be explained later. Oh my! That's the front of the engine now. What I'll show you very shortly. Um, so yeah, they've got a lot of photo etch here. Some of it's quite big. A factor, excuse me. Oh wow! I have a sneaking suspicion that's actually quite a big piece in one chunk. They've done a lot of big photo etch pieces, more than I've seen on any other kit. Um, a factor which of its own is kind of cool. All right, now moving right along. Okay, put that like that. I'd have preferred a slightly bigger bag. Why don't I use one of my own bags? I've got shitloads of them. This I will do in due course. Now, they have supplied us, happily, with, and this is something I always appreciate, the capacity to, for fuck's sake, scissors, small bags, big hands, not my friend. Come here, you. There we go. Now, we've got, oh, see, look, there's options on our, oops, I might zoom you out just a little. Oh, no, that's not so bad. On our canopy, but as to the type of the front and why that is there, I am unsure. In any event, it's gonna be a nice one for an open cockpit, which I do like. Moving right along. Now, thing I've here, I'm gonna zoom out, I'll just, there we go, about this is good. Now, what you'll see here that has me going ooh and ah is, in fact, this. Now, what I want to find out is which side, excuse me, the hinge was on, because I reckon when we look at the engine and the other parts on it, why are you gonna wanna have that shut? And they don't just go click off, they open up. I'm pretty sure it's that way round, but that would be something that I would like to get going on. That shows the area a bit better. There we go. So, oh, hey, GB, how you doing? Oh, hey, Doc. Hey, yeah, Doc, how you doing? So, yeah, what I'm gonna do is, see how these open, and if I'm correct and they just, like, hinge open like that, um, I will take steps to achieve that objective. I think that would look good. Happy about that. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Now, moving along, the rest of it's all pretty straightforward. In fact, most of the kit is pretty straightforward. Ah, okay. They've been very, you can do your I'll zoom out. I wonder what options they've the identifiers for us as far as names. No, although let's face it, this is before the Second War actually broke out. Um, we've got a couple here from the Olichthofen squadron, so we'll use one of those, I reckon. I don't think it really matters so much. Um, might check my decal stash. Give me a moment, guys. I seem to recall that I have in my decal stash some 109 early ones. Not sure A. If I can find one with somebody who's a bit of a name, as it were, um, that would be rather good. Ah, now they are the guns. So what I'll have to do, let me have a look at something. C31 is the top of the engine. Now that's also where the guns went. So let's find. That's decal. That's okay. So it'd be amongst this lot. Uh, 31, 31. Oh no, this is not the biggest. Okay, so it's clearly got to be amongst this lot. Look for something large and flat. Not finding it. Probably being blind. There is 31. Hang on. Ah, huh. Go that way around. Right. Oh, oh, that's a bit jiggy. It's just like a little. Hmm. Okay, well, the guns, you see, should be. Work around this because, give me a moment, the guns go in separately, and that's going to give us the option of once the engine block's there. Oh, hey, man, well, how you doing? Um, so what I'll do in this instance is, for example, that's one of the guns there. Once I have the two sides of the engine together, I'll be able to put the guns there so as they're appropriately positioned. Now, I think there's gonna need to be a bracket and a couple of other bits. I'll do a bit of Google foo, and we'll get that done because I'm of the opinion that if I can get the whole thing together with the, engine hood open and in position, that would be good. Very happy with that. Now let's go in for a closer look at the actual sprue stuff itself. Now we'll start with these parts. Now, we'll have fun with these, I reckon. And the reason I say that, look at that. And I'll just hit focus. There we go. We can get a bit of work done. There's a bit of photo etch to go in it. But yeah, we'll have joy, we'll have fun. I'll stop right there. Yeah. And on the other side, we have much the same sort of deal. They've got a decal there, I think. Um, I'd prefer they marked it out. I painted it, but if it's a decal, it's a decal, and away we roll. Um, Now, engines. Right. Now, what they've done, and it's kinda cool, here's our block, and you can see that's actually really good detail. It's exactly the same on the other side, pretty much. Again, there's that sexy detail. There's some sexy detail, white boy. Alright. Now, that's why I wanna get this. Ooh, that's convenient. Okay, now, we'll zoom out for a moment. What I'm looking at is, even mentally see where I'd be putting the guns in, about through there. Once the plate's in position, yeah, it'll work. I can do this, guys. I can do this. Ah, new tooling, 1:48. Interesting. Their recent kits are quite dig. Um, the new tooling ones, I find that they, yeah, they do what a kit should. Their older ones, um, ooh, bit rumpy. That's my review. I mean, they're more work than they should be ultimately. Now, um, all of this very stock standard stuff. Um, the the only real thing is probably the wheel there. Um, Floor. Uh, Nothing very exciting on this sprue particularly. All right, zoom out. Now, I need to pay a little bit of attention to the time because I'm jamming, and I am. I'm off to band practice. Need to be aware of how much time has passed. Now, that looks like, and indeed I would suggest is, oh, there's two different ones. Interesting. I guess that's what I'm talking about is here. Yep. That's the bonnet, done, or part thereof. Now, where's the sides? That's not going to be enough to cover the all together. Let's have a look at the assembly instructions and see how they do this, shall we? Ah, I see. I see. Right. And I'm indeed going to have to do some research if I want to show all this off nicely. Oh, no, that's okay. Right, so I'll just bring it around here for a moment, check a few things. As far as, is that the extent of it? Yeah. Alright. Somehow it doesn't look big enough. Let me just check the number. That should be number 22. They've done the thing where you look at the sprue. Ah, yep, that's it there. Oh, hang on. I see. Right. I was correct. They're two halves. That's the left-hand side of the bonnet, that's the right-hand side. Okay. Why would you do this, I wonder? Entry. Okay, well, that's that mystery cleared up. Um, so getting back to our assembly sheets. They say just C22, but no, I get it. That's a typo. We've got C22, 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 C23. So you have to glue them together. That's a bit frustrating. Because what I want to show off is all that marvelous detail they have supplied. So, yeah. All right, but I don't think that's going to be a big trick all on its own. And one of the things I do like that they've done, I can show you this on the assembly sheets, probably better than showing you the part, is the fact that you can see how they've taken the brackets off the engine, so you paint them separately, get them all nice and pretty. We got, I'm not quite sure what that is or what color that is. I will find out. You get the drill. That little bracket there, the fact that you can get that all sweet, reet and petite, and even with that comes along here a bit. Let me show you that. I don't know. You see it? That nicely. There, hang on. There we go. That nice bit of photo etch there. I want all that detail showing. So what I'm going to do is try and set up the bonnet effect. Just flick. That's the theory. Now, can really finish showing you some more stuff on here. What's worth looking at? Well, there's one of the worst manifolds. Uh, they're a bit rough, but never mind. That's top of the engine block, brackets, um, front of the engine cover. Now, wow, options, I see. Options. Rightio. Um, where are the guns? There's a gun. Either way. So there's lots of good detail to work with at the end of the day. Now, as I can see, we have options as far as the paper goes. It's probably worth identifying which ones we're going to use. So, where does they give us an explainer on that? They don't. But that is C6 on the front there. They've shown us. Uh, all right. Now C6 is third one, being that one. So that's the only one we need to worry about. Some of these are very, very different. Wonder what they're for, what aircraft they're for. Either way, these are the ones we need to worry about. Oh, there's a little thing there. That's that's the actual nose cone. That's hilarious. Um, why do I do it that way? Yeah. Alrighty. No detail on this. No, there isn't. It's going to have to be the decal. Never mind. Okay. Now we'll give this at least some of this a wash. Some of it will not need it. Some of it is too delicate to do it with. So yeah. Alrighty. So how are everybody's builds coming along anyway? Do tell. Don't be shy now. Um, next. Okay, bling down. Because it is time to black wash. Now this on a single engine fighter doesn't take long. But all to the fact, it's a messy business. And given how messy, come on, off you come. If you're someone like myself who is a shameless bling whore, um, for this sort of stuff, no, you are not a bling whore unless you are sure an absolute twat. You're going to get shit all over it. That's the long and the short of it. You get shit all over it. now, now. Crap brush. And now we shall. Here we go. Ooh, this is looking very thick. That fact may even have hardened. No, she's still there. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Jesus. This is where there's not much paint in, or there wasn't much paint in here, and the hot weather, there we go, has actually dried this up sufficiently that it's portal, there is liquid. Wow. This is a good advertisement for why I'm not a big user of Humber oil. What I want to do is get this. There we go. How much? Yeah, wow. Hot weather certainly had its way with that. Oh, here we go. Finally. Wow. No, not even then. Might have mentioned apparently my great grandfather was a master paint maker back in the day when you used to have to make the paints used to be made. And tell you, uh, love to pick the man's brain were it possible. You know what I'm saying? He would be able to give some vivid insights into how he works. What happens? Fucking mortals. That's what happens, mate. Jesus. Well, I don't know about you, but I've actually found this kind of educational as to right. Let's see if that does it. There we go. Oh, maybe. Wow, that's amazing. Look at that fucking freaking distill. And you've seen how much I put in. I didn't think it was going to be this hard, or I wouldn't have bothered starting off. Um, Come on, they want to. Almost. Wow. Jesus. What I want to do is this four is a black wash, and I shouldn't even be bothering this if it's going to give me this sort of jip. Wow. You know what? What I'm going to do, I reckon. Let's see if here's our black wash brush. We've got enough that we can work with. Let's see how this rolls, kids. Now we'll start with the bigger ones. And slappy, 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 slappy. Oh, this is just shit. Wow. Get that wiped off. Oh, that worked, sorta. Huh. Well, it's black wash, so it's done its job in that regard. I mean, the aim is to bring up the detail. You got to have panel lines and shit like that. That's done that, but should probably open up the other jar I've got, which is not open, therefore should. Therefore be. Oh, this is wow. Yeah, if I should, I probably will. Yeah. Okay, there's a lower wings. Yeah, I'm gonna just open up the other one after I wipe this shit off. This is just out of control. There we go. Maybe. Yeah. All right. Now. Now. See, this is why. Bling down. All right, let's see. Here we go with a different batch. Deary me. But, hey. Okay. There we go. And where's that brush I was before? Doesn't really matter which one I use for this purpose. These are my shit brushes. See, that's how it should have happened. Still pretty thick, pluggy, but it will happen. It won't happen overnight, but it will. Do you guys ever get that ad in your country? I don't know. We used to have this. It was a hair shampoo. Um, how ironic that a bald man talks of a hair shampoo. We digress. Anyway, but the big line was, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen. Yeah, there we go. Now, this is going to be able to be worked with properly. Good. Oops. Might just move you guys back a little. Might just move that over to there. Because otherwise I can always guarantee you I'm going to put my arm in it. So. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Alrighty. And I don't think I actually needed to do that part there. Never mind. Alrighty. Next. See my hand's doing its little go to sleep thing that it does. Most annoying, you know. It really is. Shake it out a bit. Shake, shake, shake. There we go. Now. Not quite sure which is the wild rays. I'll do both. And ding a ding a ding. Get into you. there perhaps. There's the other side down here. Alrighty. Wipey, wipey, wipe. Oops, daisy. I still got stuff on here. Yes, I do. Jolly good. Yeah, based on what I've seen, I'm inclined to see about getting the B, C, and D of 109 B, C, and D. These guys. Oh, this has come off. That doesn't matter so much. I can deal with that. That's minor inconvenience. Just pop that. Time being. Alrighty. So, at the moment, just might go a bit more of a wipe. Oops. There we go. Yep. Yep. No. So no, we're good. All right. Now, so, boom. Maybe zoom in just a little. So you can see, here's all our panels and stuff. Nice and clear. Wheel, all that sort of stuff. All right. Now, this one, zoom out. All right. All right. We'll do the nose there. We'll do both of those, whatever they are. I wonder if they've given us two. I'll do both just in case for my own edification. I'll do about half of this first up, I reckon. What's even given us 2 weeks? Why? Why, I wonder. Why, wonder. Be very careful with that bit. All right. Now we'll go the bit that requires delicacy first and all the subsequent parts around it. The reason I want to do those particular parts around it immediately is because I'm a bit more aware of its existence. You follow me? When you're not paying attention, yeah, I'll do this part, I'll do that part, yada, yada, yada. That's when you can really small parts that are nearby if you're not focused onto that fact. How do I know this? No, I reckon you know how I know this. There we go. It's all coming together. Now, in a minute, I will zoom you in on this half. Then, oops. I think those manifolds are a little tricksy. Yeah. And into there. All right. Now, all righty. Yeah, these will come up very nicely. Come on. There we go. Yep. Now, there we go. Now, hang on a moment. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. A bit more into there, perhaps. Around on this side. Yep. So yeah, there's our. I'm not sure which of those wheels we use. Oh, I might want to give that a bit more of a white, perhaps. It's very grungy still. There we go. Various odds and sods. There's all that detail coming up to say hello. Oh no, we're good there. I think just give that a bit more of a white. Sorry, can't quite see that. But yeah, there we go. That's half of it. Now, a lot of these other bits at this end, unsurprisingly, not really necessary. So they're yeah, and also straight up I can speculate on. But some of these bits we do. We get down to business. Oh, hey, Christopher, how you doing? Now, alrighty. There, there, uh, gently. There and there. Alrighty. Now, once I've gotten all of this one done, or also those bits, I'll zoom in. There we go. Yeah, one. Oh, so I might go from this end up. There we go. One on here. All right. Oh dear, look at that. All over me hands it is. Here we go. Just come here a bit more. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, pretty happy with how that's coming along from the viewpoint of the detail coming up. All right. Bit disappointed that the dashboard has no real detail for me to work with, but never mind. All right. Yeah. Um, Tomorrow I wouldn't mind getting back on the 302 Mustang car, that is. Continuing on the engine block. And I might do that on Tuesday as well. We'll get back to this on Thursday or Friday. Um, I also want to do work on the P51, of course. Depends how much work I get done. P51. Um, on Wednesday, I guess. So yeah, coffee. Then I'll wipe that off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, Probably a bit of fresh bit of polish would not be such a silly idea. Now, here we go. There we are. Maybe, yeah, a little bit more on top. Then that we're good. Um, here we go, almost. Easily, easily. There we go. I like the yoke's really nice. That's good detail. Easily. All right. No, some of these do have detail that needs to come out. All right. This is going to be scary. thing with parts like these is you unsurprisingly need to be very, very careful. But if they come off, and they might, you need to secure them in. I have big box bits. Small bit comes off. Where it goes now. The other thing about them is you don't need, because yeah, there we go, already coming up. Yeah, very good. Just touch them gently. Don't want to cane them. There. Yeah. Now, there's one little bit here. I'm not quite getting clean, but I don't think that's going to matter. So, it's sort of effect. All right. Now, next. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not helpful. There we go. So here's our black book on the parts, so as we can see what we're detailing. It's all starting to come up already. Looking forward to working on this. All right, and yeah, I've made an executive decision that I will get the 109 B, C, and D of these guys. Um, because I'm doing other builds as well, it won't be over in. I mean, if I just focus on this, I could probably get it done pretty quickly. But I'm also doing the car and the P51. It's a bit of time for the other ones to get over here so that I can continue to use them in sequence, which is what I want to do. We'll do those sides after. Nice. All right. One wing. And in a minute, we get to see a couple of the bits I'm really looking forward to. All right. Oh, zoom out a bit. And off you come. Hello, detail, my old friend. I'll soon paint with you again. Now, next we'll do the fuselage first, then we do the engine. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing that detail come up. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Now, I need to be a little careful at this end because of the aerial connector thing. There we go. There we go. Yep. It's very easy to knock that off if you're not careful. Into here. Got something in the engine already, which is fine. I'll get into there a bit more if I can. Oh, yeah. Anyway, bearing in mind I'm going to be painting over it anyway, it's not really some of which will probably be a black. So, hey. Try to get right in there. I try to use my fingernail myself. If I can get right in, that's to me that's a bit of a win. It's coming along. Get a little more into there. It's clean as it's going to get, but I mean, you could say, well, they didn't shoot that bothers you, then why'd you do it? But no, what I mean is, there's a there we go. Yeah, that's actually going to be quite good. All right. Um, there we go. Now our engine detail on this side. Mhm. Actually, there we go. So you can see there's gonna be. Let me just get a bit of a better focus for you. There we. Oh, look at that, kids. Now you can see there's going to be a lot to work with there. Winning. This shit makes me. Um. Yeah, I am. I am. Yes, in fact, you brought that with that observation, you've brought this next effort on yourself, David. Yes, I am. Yes, I Yeah, we'll go down here. Now, oops. Oh no, we good. A little should have been a little. I was a little more concerned that I may have damaged that aerial connector. I'll zoom you out for a moment because you can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. Into there. Go. All right. Into there. All righty. Again, some nice, pretty fit. Yeah. Now for the engine. And at that stage, it's time to have a go at the interior. And then I'll wind the stream up. All right. Now, but I'm quite impressed with this kit, actually. I'm really looking forward to it. I must say, all three of the kits I'm working on thus far, or at the moment, yay team. Real excited, real happy. Yeah, nice. I'm going to get that a bit more of a wipe into there. There we go. All right. So on this side, get that piece of paper behind it again. It's come up a little better than the other side. but it's a black wash, like it matters, you know what I mean? But it's just giving us a good amount of ability to see what we're working with. Now, zoom out. Almost done. Interior. Huh. For a moment there, you almost had me dropping into. Do you remember? Here's a memory check for old farts like me. Do you remember Pete Shelley's "Homo Sapien" song? Homo sapien too. Um, at one stage, the lyric is "Homo superior in my interior." Don't know what the fuck that means. Um, when I was getting onto the painting the interior, I almost tried out some of the paraphrasing of that, but I'll spare you. Um, there's 4 things we need to do here. We may hit more with it now. Delete and delete. And finally, wipe, wipe, wipe. Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna have fun and games with this, kids. Alrighty. We'll have joy, we'll have fun. I don't model in the sun. Now, alrighty. And finally, guys. Yep. That's just the top of the wheelbase. Oh, no, wheel wells, I believe what they actually called. I've learned this. Might just give that area there a bit more of a wipe. We've got a few panels there. Come up like so. Boom. And here is our cockpit interior. So you can see we've got love to work with there. And indeed, there. So looking forward to doing that. Alrighty, I will clean the brush, zoom out, and then I'll wind up the stream. Now, as I said, tomorrow, um, I will be getting back onto the Boss Mustang engine block. There's a lot to the engine on the Boss Mustang, but I do like. Um, and I wouldn't mind spending Monday and Tuesday on that. Now, depending on here's something actually with the P51 and the um, 109. Now, my first port of call when I do detailing, generally speaking, is the interior, and with some overlap of colours. What I'm thinking is on the Wednesday, I'll set up the interior green for the interior of the P51B, and on the Thursday, I'll set up the German grey the interior of the 109. And then detailing both of I can utilize an overlap of color and probably even do that to some of the wheel wells. So, these are the things. That will be a time-saving thing, I guess, in its own little way. Yeesh. Now, that is me done for today, guys. Now, um, as I said, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll be working on the Mustang engine. Now, my um, I I have an appointment at 8:30, so I'll be needing to start early. I'll take steps to get on. So I'll probably be on 6:30 my time as opposed to today when I was on at 7. So I'll probably be on a bit earlier. Be that as it may, at the end of the day, I'll be back. Now, first time viewers, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. Follow, like, or subscribe. Boom. And if you'd like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder. My pleasure, David. My pleasure, Lindsay, and both of you. Thank you. Um, yeah, first time viewers, yeah, I've already hit you with that idea. But your pleasant comments distracted me. Yeah, now other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Rob's the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord. Um, Now, is there anything else? No, that just about covers it. All I really need to say now is that I'll be back tomorrow at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. And hopefully I'll catch you guys then. See yous.